up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
What do we make of this, y'all? What do we make of this?
Fear and uncertainty. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can come with is fear and uncertainty. Are they a little scared now? Are they having, a little remorse for, benching them because maybe they haven't heard what they want to hear from Brady? Maybe they haven't got the warm and fuzzy from Brady, so now they're like, oh shit.
Hey, that's one way. You know, my thought on it is, honestly, I think they're done with his ass. And my thought on it is, the narrative has been through the Carr brothers and others that he has all the power, which he kind of does. But with this narrative, but with this narrative, maybe the Raiders taking him back a little power. Maybe the Raiders want to explore their options before we let you explore yours. Upper hand, right?
To me, that's hella ego. Me, if I'm a GM, I'm hedging my bets. If my decision has been made that you're not going to be a part of this team anymore, now my next thought is, what can I get for you? So if you're talking to other teams, I'm talking to teams, you're out there selling yourself to find that your whatever situation you want to be, that means if it all happens before February 15th, I can get something. And
here's the
all I
thing.
would care about.
Why not explore own options internally before he lets him give him a chance to explore his options externally?
more
Hey,
people that are out there
I'm
speaking the.
I'm
I'm
here
just saying
for the bang for the most buck. Listen, I don't give a shit where he lands. I care about
right,
what we get.
right.
And
And
if this is
all
not
I'm saying is,
happening,
I just think if they're talking to teams, the Raiders are talking to teams. Whatever comes back, like I say, it's better to be talking with folks and in the process than just sitting idle. And what are you waiting on? I don't think it's going to play
exactly,
in their hands.
exactly. So he's sitting idle. He's sitting idle. He's sitting
Right,
idle. He can't speak yet. So
right.
Raiders can wheel and deal while he sits idle. I think it's the perfect move. I think it's the perfect move. It's put the Raiders back a little bit in power. But before we
I
get
hope
into
you're right.
I do want to hear from Spice and Rosie, but before we get into that, remember, light that torch, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, light that torch, and represent if you can. We're gonna read into a lot of the comments today. So, better Rosie, Spice, you're next, but I want to say what's up to Otis. He says, "What's good?" Mister took your soul. Salute, Spicy. Salute to you. Yes, and Lo and I have a new show. Check that out. We coming on once a week.
What's up,
We don't know
Lo?
the day yet. Mostly Thursdays, mostly Fridays, mostly whenever we want to come on. You still talk about Carr, brother. Leave it alone and get over waste of time. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I love that you said that, Anthony, because that's our point. Because they need to get over it and stop wasting our time. This is comical to us. And every time they give us a chance to make fun of them, we are going to take it. We are going to take it. So, ha 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 to them. Chris, what's up? He says, Raiders. Ana Diaz.
What's up?
He says, hello to everyone. We appreciate you.
What's up? What's up?
Raiders.
What's up?
Thank you. He's a subscriber of our show. Thank you, Soldier. He says, hi, Spicy. What's up? Salute to you. Salute. Loon, what's up? Anthony Lee. Okay, let's talk about Carr Brothers, huh? I bet you still talking about Carr Brothers in 5 years. Why? Watch you funny. This is funny. It's funny to us. That's why we're talking about it. The fact that these guys keep running their mouths, listen, go away already. You're hyper, how do you say it? Hypocritical. You're gonna preach in church one day and then knock everyone down the next day. Yeah, listen, it's funny. It's funny. First lady of NWA, that's right, that's me. I'm the first lady of NWA. That came on from Dirty Raider. Thank you so much for that title. How about them? Bang Bang Booty Gang. Yeah, how about those booty gangs? How about the booty gangs? Yes, with those likes up. Hit that torch, hit that like button. Alex says, salute nation, salute to you. Chris, I will back Derek Carr before I'll ever back Josh McDaniels. That dude is a joke. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Hey, that's your opinion. We good.
I think we all are hoping next season that we're wrong about Josh McDaniels. I don't think we're gonna be, but I'm hoping I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I want to win. I want to win more than I want to hate Josh McDaniels. But right now, all I got is the hate. 100%. All I got is the hate.
And we'll get back to the comments in a minute here. Thank y'all for watching. Like that torch, hit that like button. But Spice, Rosie, what's your opinion? What's your opinion on the puzzling move? The Raiders have not granted Derek Carr's camp the ability to seek a trade. Well, what do y'all think of this? Girls, you tell me.
Well, I agree with Omar. I think they want something. They want to get something out of him. They want to get everything they can out of him. I think that's why they're like, no, you can't do it. Let's see if they can't get anything substantial out of him, then you go and do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And make your own deal.
Right.
But yeah, I agree with Omar.
Well,
all right. Spice?
Okay, first of all, it don't make sense. Let me just start with that. It doesn't make sense what's going on. No team will trade for Derek Carr. The free agency is right around the corner. It's right around the corner. They're not going to trade for him. So it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're trying to do. Let's just move on. Do what you're going to do with Carr, and let's move on. I'm down with what's the guy say, Anthony, we keep talking about it. Yes, because they need to be done with it.
This is why they're not moving on. The power.
Exactly.
The power of the trade. This is why. because I don't give a shit where Derek Carr ends up, who he ends up with. I care who the Raiders end up with. This is why we care. Because I think this is a negotiating move to see who the Raiders can to finagle or who they have the advantage to trade with. So they're working that. I think they're working it behind the scenes. They're like, hey, who can we make trades with before we let him make deals? Because nobody gives a shit where Derek Carr ends on the Raiders end. We care who we get. Not only who we get as a quarterback, but who we get as trade picks. And they're working it out. They're going, okay, well, maybe we can get this from that team, this from that team. And then at the very last day, we'll give him negotiating options. When the Raiders already got their negotiating shit all worked out.
Well, Spicy, they better hurry up because they supposed to pay him $30-something million on the 14th. So they better get it going, whatever they're going to do.
That's still 2 weeks of the Raiders negotiating without letting the Carr camp negotiate.
I think there's a lot there because then they narrow the scope of who we can talk to.
With the Carr brothers, like, he got all the power. Now the Raiders are showing you who really has the power.
So what is that one post I saw? It's like a countdown. What the hell was that about?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll put that up. Okay,
what is that?
Hold on. That leads us to some. This is our thumbnail and why people are maybe hating on us and why we doing stuff. This is why we be doing stuff, and I'll show you
talk about.
Here.
You know, we're off season. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Excuse me. This is some petty ass shit that Darren Carr put up. 17. This was like a day ago. 17 days, 23 hours, 53. They counted the second where his brother could be released. So are we.
What the hell? Are they supposed to talk about some stuff after this? Remember, he's got this big secret.
There's some petty ass shit where he has this many days till he gets to go. This is what I have to say to that. You're 17 days, blah 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 blah. Guess what? Your ass was cut 2 weeks into the season ending. So you can say 17 days, we cut your ass 2 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Now it's the playoffs.
Right.
So don't act like you're here like, oh, we finally out this waiting 17 days. We already cut your ass a month ago.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. His
me.
brother is going to fuck it up for Carr.
Oh, totally. Both of them.
I'm just telling you right now. He needs to shut
David
his
Carr's
mouth.
turned into Mahomes' brother.
Yeah. And somebody said in the chat, Antonio Brown vibe for sure.
The Antonio Brown. Damn.
That's true.
I don't know what Mahomes' brother's name is, but we know who he is.
You know, you're going to shoot yourself. Tell your brother to shut his mouth.
Both of them. There's two. You know, y'all know there's two, right? There's Darren and David. There's two brothers running they face.
Why are they talking so much now? All that yakety yak.
Darren, nobody ever even knows that Darren exists.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
go back to coaching your high school team and leave the NFL to the big dogs.
Is Darren still in Fresno or something, or Bakersfield?
Probably.
Yeah, coaching your high school football team, dude.
This is his 5 minutes of fame.
Get out of here.
Look at 5 minutes of fame. They took this opportunity because we haven't heard from them. We haven't heard about them.
And I'm assuming because I literally have never heard of Darren. So he's the brother that didn't make it to the NFL. He's that brother.
He's that brother. High school football, Omar. High school.
Wow. Man.
If I was that brother, I wouldn't say shit. I'll be like, shit.
Let me just keep my mouth shut. You know?
I'm keeping my head down because what am I going to be famous for? Not make right now. Only thing he could be famous for is you're the brother that didn't make it to the NFL.
Right.
I don't know what else you do. I just know what you don't do.
Oh, that's funny.
Let's get if y'all don't mind, let's get to the chat a little more. Oh, we got Miss D here. Good evening, fam. Listening, laughing, and shaking my head at this whole quote. They're so correct. That's what I'm saying. Everyone, why are you still talking about this? Because it's funny as hell.
It is funny. It's a joke.
It's funny. You're. By the way, I respected the Carr family. I respected Derek. I liked him. But this is just a joke now. Y'all
They're
are
going out like some bitches.
Y'all making yourselves look silly.
Yes.
Look silly. Kev, what's up? Salute to you, my friend. Salute. Thank you for always being a local viewer here. We appreciate you. Chris says it really doesn't matter what David Carr has to say. It's just the point. He has a right to defend his brother. That being said, Josh McDaniels will never be a coach of the NFL. Hey, you can think what you think. You know. Hey, no, there's no right answer here. This is an opinion show. You have an opinion. Yep. We have an opinion. Yep. I think Derek Carr is making the Carr family look like a fool.
Yep.
It's true. Yes, defend your family, but don't be that person that just carries that shit too far. You know what I mean? Like that one who carries a joke. Like they landed the joke and then they just fucking keep going. And now everybody's just standing around with this very awkward, uncomfortable feeling.
Yes. Yes. Exactly like that, Omar. You know?
But that's what's going on right now.
But have you guys heard of any other family when someone gets cut or benched going this far?
No, they sound like petty little biatches.
Have you heard anybody else doing this?
The only thing I can come close to is like Mahomes' wife and brother, you know, because they be doing some outlandish shit.
Can I make a point to that, Spice? Can I make a point?
Sure.
Joe Montana. Okay. Great Super Bowl champion.
Yes.
All right. Went to the Chiefs. Okay. Brett Favre, great Super Bowl champion. Went to the Vikings.
Yes.
Okay. There's 7, and I'm losing my train of thought right now, but there are like 2 or 3 other players like that. Okay? And nobody else went in this kind of way. And those are
family member. Exactly.
And these are champions. Nobody else felt entitled. Nobody else felt self-important. Nobody else felt bigger than the game. Those Super Bowl champ. Look, Tom Brady. Patriots to the Buccaneers. Nobody else pulled this shit.
Like you just said, nobody else feel like they're bigger than the game.
Those are all champions of the sport.
You just said it perfectly. Nobody else thought they were bigger than the game. And right now, like when he made that comment, when Carr made that comment, it's just a game. What did he say? It's just. What did he say about the fans? You know what I'm talking about.
No. I hate this quote. This is when I started disliking him, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
He said it's just a game. And I get it. To you, to me, it's just a game. I get that. I get it. And it is just a game in the grand scheme of things. And even if you think that as the leader, the captain of a team, you don't say that at the podium.
No, you don't.
Okay?
You keep that shit to yourself.
You keep that to yourself. And it is. Maybe it is just a game. Right. But, however, to him, it's not just a game. It's his livelihood. It's his family's stability, where his kids go to school. Now he has to uproot his children. It's not just a game for him.
But he said that. He said that. Now look at him.
They put way too much work in it to minimize it like that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? And if you don't put in that kind of work and you do think of it like that, you're usually not in the league very long.
Yeah, it's not a Mamba mentality. He tries to put he's got the Mamba mentality. He's going to wear the Mamba, armband because he's a Kobe fan or whatever. Listen, he does not have the Mamba mentality. He has a loser mentality, okay? Kobe Bryant never missed a game. When Kobe Bryant was injured, he would still play. And people would go, why do you still play? He goes, because fans have saved their money to see me play. And I'm going to play. And he is the greatest, or the argumentatively, or not argumentatively, one of the greatest players ever to play. So Derek Carr trying to act like he's got the Mamba mentality. He does not.
Well, on another note, because I'm about tired of hearing about Carr too. I just want him to go on about his business. We got another Raider in Pro Bowl. Did you guys hear about that? He's taking
punter.
He's taking the place of somebody that can't do it.
The Kansas City punter, because because they're playing in the Super Bowl. So
right. So that's we got another Raider in there. So that's what's up, you know. So I'm just sick of Carr. I'm sick of.
Well, it's also what kind of happens when we're in limbo. We're in we're once again in a transitional phase. Yes. I'm not going to call it rebuilding anymore. I'm going to call it we're in transition again at major positions of our team.
Right.
And it's noisy right now. It is. You know, this is going to be until he's gone and on another team. And then, hold on, there's going to be phases of this thing, okay, you guys? I mean, for real, let's just be honest. And let's just prepare ourselves for it. Number one, we got the goodbye Carr phase. We're still in that phase right now. Then we got the find someone phase. And then there's going to be the question mark of who that someone is. Even if it's Brady, there's going to be question marks. There is.
Right. Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Brady, come on. First of all, Brady's old. Okay.
That's the question mark. You're right, but your answer.
Listen. Even if you give the Raiders 1 or 2 good years, we're going to be in the same place again in 1 and 2 years. Second of all, he's old as fuck. Third of all, he's giving us fuck. Fourth of all, we don't have the offensive line to protect.
He's not going to come.
Protect him.
Exactly.
To protect him,
unless we have a good line. Brady is not going to come to us.
You guys are running with the baton of what I'm talking about on this transitional phase to quarterback. And look, all of these are the questions that on how we are going to make it to. I won't even say make it back because in Raider Nation, there's always been an argument about did we really have QB stability for the last 9 years? We knew who was going to play the stuff. We knew who was going to play the position.
Can I respond to Terry? Terry King, you know I love you, girl. She's straight out of SAC. She's straight out of SAC Booster Club. I love her. I love her Booster Club. She says, "Sir, I don't know what Carr did to cause this reaction." And I love that you said that because actually Carr did not do any of it per se. And that's why we're making fun of his brothers here. However, sorry, I got a little cough here. However, I think that everything his brothers have said, both of his brothers, I think do come from Carr.
Yep.
Because there's no way in my mind that this Carr family is so united did not have a sit-down roundtable family meeting for Carr not to make it okay for David and Darren to express their opinion. Carr is not in the blind here. When David made his opinions, when Darren made his comments, Carr knew about those, I think.
He approved
of them. Hold on, let me finish real quick. And he approved of them. And to me, this is why I think Carr caused this reaction in part with his brothers, okay? Derek, that is, went on to preach and say, "Oh, Father God, like, I'm going to be better than this, blah, blah, blah." And then his brothers go out and say these things. There is no way in my mind that I believe that the things his brothers saying aren't okay with him and or even approved by him. Or he would tell them to stop because they keep happening. He would say, "Listen, brothers, you got my back, cool, but stop it already. You're hurting my brand." But that's not happening. They keep happening over and over and over. This brother, that brother, the other brother. And that's why I think he caused it in that way. But y'all can respond.
Well, I agree with you because they're not going to say anything that Carr doesn't know about.
Right.
And his agent doesn't know about.
Right.
So what I'm thinking, they had a family meeting.
Very true.
Or whatever. And you go ahead and say this. You can say this, but I can't say it.
Right.
And that's right. I believe that's what happened.
I agreed. And literally Carr sat up there on the church stage saying, "I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say that." But your brother already said stuff and they continue to. Then stop it if you don't like it.
Well, let's not bring the church thing into it because
the brothers are all distractions. They're all distractions.
Yeah,
we know noise and pettiness is not a good look, but we'll see how it affects.
Just all a petty distraction. And I like what Spicy said. How Derek was like, "Yeah, I can't say it, but you go ahead and say it."
All right, they're doing his dirty work.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
But
Trying
I don't.
to.
It's no game.
He's trying to
what
create
are they
the
going to do?
narrative. He's trying to create the narrative like he didn't want to leave. Doesn't matter. You weren't performing. You probably didn't want to leave. We don't care.
No, you weren't performing.
But the matter of fact is, no matter what they say, it's not going to change anything. You're not going to say there aren't magic words that make another team not look at the tape. You know, you know what I mean, and assess what value Carr has and whether they're going to fit. And there's nothing you're going to say that changes the tape. And the tape is how any team is going to make their decision on Carr. So like I say, after a while, the noise just becomes a negative distraction that's going to work against their brother.
Like the Charlie Brown teacher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like right now, It's just ridiculous. He's embarrassing.
I'm less worried about Carr than I am about us, though. You know what I mean? Until we make it through this next phase of our QB transition.
Yes. What were you saying?
Can't hear you, Spicy. Can't hear you, Spicy.
We can't hear you.
Okay, I want to interject for 1 second. Because Mia is backstage. Y'all know who Mia is?
Yes.
Mother Moon, who gets lost in the tailgate. She's been MIA for 31 minutes now. That's how she do. If you know Mother Moon from the tail, she always go MIA. She finally decided to grace us with her presence. What's good, Mother Moon?
Hey, what is good? I am just sitting back. My glass says, I'll drink to that. You guys are just full of it right now.
Most of the time, she be found at Omar's tailgate, though.
This is true.
She be
hey, what's up, everybody in the chat?
Whatever drink of the day that Omar has, because Omar, he's legit like that. You got. Here's a clue. If you ever need to know where Mia is, aka Mother Moon, she probably Omar's tailgate.
This is facts. Omar knows how to throw it down.
There we go.
What is good, everyone in the chat? Thank you for waiting for me. I don't know. I got sidetracked somehow, somewhere. I don't even know. It's been a long day.
Wait, you think everyone in the chat was waiting for you? Hold on. Chat, was waiting for Mother Moon? Is that what's happening?
Hey, but you know what though? Now that you're here,
that's all right.
But now that you're here, we can all say happy birthday, Raider Nation. What? We're 63 years old today.
Yes.
Hey.
Happy
birthday, Raider.
Happy birthday, Nation.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
There you go.
Yeah. Birthday to you.
Come on. Happy birthday.
What's up, B? We see you. B is part of our cast, of course. She couldn't be online with us tonight, but she's gonna chat. We're gonna see her real soon. What's good? Who we picking up?
Rodgers or Brady? Wow,
man. Both of them are grandpas.
Wait. Look, if I had to choose, I'm going with discount. At least Brady, we could get him way cheaper than Rodgers. Rodgers want like $50 million a season. I ain't with that. Hey, because we would lose with both of them without some defense. So.
Wait, how much?
And an offensive line. Hello. I mean, we really need to get our offensive line. Devontae Adams is not going to stay. Brady is not going to come.
Devontae's not going anywhere.
Well, we got to get offensive line. Plain simple. I know that Brady is not going to come if we don't have one.
Yeah, because he ain't dancing, and he ain't dancing in that backfield.
No,
and that's like that's the storyline that keeps waking me up in my sleep is that the Raiders are the team that ends Brady's career with some, catastrophic injury and shit. He makes it like 3 games and shit, and leg is mangled up, can't walk again.
It sounds like I need to catch up.
Let's see. Tinkerhell. Let's see what Tinkerhell has to say. This all reminds me of the last game in Oakland. The game just ended, and we were stunned. Carr's departure just stopped.
Right.
Omar stated perfectly. We're in limbo until his situation is resolved.
Yes.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna be resolved anytime soon, right?
Oh man, and then we gotta wait till Brady, and then we look. You guys just wait until we're on this Jock and Brady bullshit thing, where Brady, he's gonna play hard to get. I haven't made a decision yet, fucker. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be sitting around like hoes waiting on him. Oh my god! I'm telling you guys, I'm having nightmares about this shit. I am.
I heard that Brady was thinking about going to Miami.
Oh man, right?
Yes.
Right. Mark Davis is over there sexting him.
What do y'all think of this quote? What do y'all think of this quote?
What's up, babe? You gonna come to Vegas or what? I need to
What do y'all
see
think
you.
of this quote? Love him or hate him, Derek Carr finished his career with the Raiders as the most prolific quarterback in team history in terms of stats. Hold on. He did not win.
But that last part is against.
Just did not win.
Just did not win. They should have put baby on that.
Hold on. Al Davis's favorite saying was, "Just did not win,
Just
baby."
win. All right. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like,
just did not win, baby.
That is messed up.
That is not for real. You put that up in there.
That's against corporate policy.
I can't.
Is that like going against corporate governance? If
The
core value is to just win, baby?
They got every stat except just did not win, baby.
That would be true. Omar, that would be true.
Where did you find that
He's
spicy?
going against
That's
the grain.
Oh man.
Oh my god, I can't.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
New slogan. Just did not win, baby.
Hey, baby. Oh man. These, Raiders are always going to have you cracking up laughing, man.
Do we have a drinking
more?
game do we have a drinking game for tonight?
I think we just found one. Just did
Carr.
not win.
Hey, it should have been Carr. If it wasn't Carr, we missed an opportunity.
Hold on.
Yeah, we did.
Carr should have been the drinking game because everybody.
Yes.
No.
Everybody in the club.
No. Just did not win, baby.
Just did not win,
win.
baby. Wow.
Oh, hey, this is just as funny as the damn. Hey, you guys, we're cracking up laughing, but this is just as funny as the 49ers yesterday. I'm sorry.
Man.
Who the hell is that fourth string quarterback they put in? Like, what the hell?
Man. I mean, poor Josh Johnson.
Hey,
I was like, wow.
That's from Oakland Tech. That guy's from Oakland Tech. I'm not mad.
Wow.
He's from Oakland Tech. I'm not mad.
Okay, well, I'm not mad because they lost, but
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I look at the 49ers and I got QB envy. I do. They got 3 good QBs right now.
Purdy.
I mean, I got QB envy right now.
Purdy.
There's another slogan for a t-shirt. Got that right.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Otis says, stats don't mean a thing if you
Stats
ain't
don't
got
mean
it.
Got that
Wow. Love it.
Oh man, they sitting on the couch just like we are, the 49ers, man.
Bang, bang, booty gang. Bang, bang, booty gang.
Right? I'm not going to lie. I am so happy I don't got to hear that anymore.
Ever. Until next year.
Oh, you'll hear it next year.
I'm
like. Come out every 365. I'll be out next year.
And all the flags go away because those flags don't come out until like week 16 when they know they're going to the playoffs. Then those flags start coming out, and I'm like, yes, they're putting them away now. Thank you.
And booty gang. Y'all better stop.
Yeah, 49er fans were a trip. You don't see nothing. I was talking to Tom, and I was like,
even when they're not losing at the beginning of the season, when they're just
you don't see
uncertain,
anything.
like they're insecure about the season or some shit. Like I don't know how hard to rep yet. Let me see what they do.
Right.
And then they wait till week 16. Oh, we're in the playoff. Get my shit.
There's something else. I was like, damn, you see 49ers.
They got the tag still on them shirts. Those shirts are going
You said the tags.
back to the store on Saturday.
Like, man, we be hella losing, and I'm still in my Raider from preseason
where does background come from?
to the off season.
Hold on.
Who's
Where
that?
that came from?
Pop.
We're in the middle of 3 shows here. We don't know what we're doing. Hold on. There we go.
Who's got the music bumping? I got the smooth grooves going on in my ear right now.
Yes. Hey.
I know the whole show background changing.
It's like, all right, guys, we're gonna switch some gears now. We're gonna talk free agency.
Hold on.
So you guys,
I'm gonna get us back on track. Okay, we got her back.
There we are.
so we have 3 people in the Pro Bowl for the Raiders now?
4 now. 4.
4.
The next year was added. So we got Max, Devontae, Jacobs, and AJ Cole is added.
That's what's up.
Yay.
Yeah. Let's hope we re-sign JJ. You know,
number
first
one priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe them anymore.
Wait, what?
Ever since they told me that that when after getting Devontae and everything they did this year, that Rome wasn't built in a day, I said, yeah, I can't believe anything come out of Raider headquarters right now.
No.
So I saw that they say he's their number one priority, but I ain't gonna believe it until it happens. Like, all right, prove it.
Nah, he better be. Let's see what Speedy has to say. Speedy, by the way, thanks for being a long-time member of this channel. We salute you.
Speedy?
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Omar? I love the smooth jazz sound of the back. Oh, we'll put it back on then. Joe, we put it back on. We gotta give the people what they want, especially a member of the channel. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give the people what they want.
Hey, somebody said that work was Purdy quit today. What the
Probably
hell?
quiet.
Oh, okay. Pretty quiet.
Purdy quiet.
Oh, Purdy quiet today.
Quiet.
I was like, what did he say? Girl, you know I can't see you with my glasses on.
Purdy quiet. I gotta catch up. What's the word?
Get some more of these comments here. I like the comments. The comments are funny tonight. Oh, yeah.
Work was pretty quiet today.
I think he means none of his bang bang booty gang fans showed up. You know what I'm saying?
That. Bang, bang, bang. Oh my god.
Oh, they returned their gear.
Returned their gear. They kept the tags. They kept the tags on.
Yeah, still got the gold mark, you know.
I will say this. I'm actually not like really a hater of the 49ers per se. I'm a hater of their obnoxious fan base. Because they only come out when they win. Like
Good for it. You know, the economy's good here in the Bay.
Right, the economy's good, businesses are booming, bars are fun. Like, there's no real reason to root against the 49ers except their fans suck.
Suck big time. And they're all in my family.
Totally.
And last night we were out, right? We were out and about. As soon as that game was over, they were gone. We looked around like,
you know, they're
gone. Empty.
See, we hang around still. We still partying.
Yes.
Raiders fans still hang around.
I don't know, but for me, 49ers is right there with Denver, Kansas City, Chargers, and then Niners and Patriots. I mean, those are my teams I hate. Everybody else, I just tolerate.
What do y'all think of this comment from Tinker House? With the Super Bowl in Vegas next year, bet they are not looking for long-term solutions, just a quick fix, baby. Hey, do you want some world team 20 years ago?
That's why I think they're gonna spend this whole offseason chasing down. It's gonna be called. We're gonna be on the Jason Brady watch. Seriously, this is gonna be the next ugly phase And y'all gonna hear me. You're gonna hear me in pain and suffering through the whole process. Like, oh my fucking god, I can't wait no Brady. You're gonna hear every little thing. It's like, well, Brady was checking out a school in Miami. Oh, Brady was checking out, beaches. Oh my god.
And they already said something like that, Omar. They already said that.
It's good, but I'm saying it's gonna get worse.
Terry King says Gronk said Brady would resign with Bucks over the Raiders. He's too old anyway.
Resign.
Hey, by the way, I'm not Gronk coming. I'll take Gronk. I'll take Gronk over Waller. Play half season the last 2 seasons any day. I take Gronk.
Hey, Gronk got a lot of arthritis in there, so he might be backing up Waller. It might even be rigor mortis. The last 2 seasons. Hey, I'm serious. Hey, don't be surprised if tight end is either on free agency list or on the draft. Especially at least as a backup. You're right. Waller was not healthy. We can definitely talk about the fact Waller and Renfro not being available. How much did that hurt us this season? You know what I mean? So
right.
Availability is a lot. Availability is a lot.
But what really, they need to make sure that they sign my baby daddy, Josh Jacobs. They need to make sure that Denzel
Perriman, and I hope my cousin Hollins get re-signed.
Hey, Spicy, go ahead and put me backstage for a second, my dear.
I got you. Yeah, for sure.
And then sign a whole defense.
Well, no, I want Max.
Of course. Max
Okay, yeah, I was like, wait a minute now.
Max and Perriman need a whole defense to help them out.
Yeah, I want Max for sure.
And Hobbs, I gotta mention Hobbs. I think Hobbs is still developing, but he's done, he's keeping so. I know there have been rumors about us getting Ramsey from the Rams, but I think that's all there might be is rumors, because I don't know if we want to give up anything for him. He's not a free agent, so
As long as we just don't win. As long as we just don't win.
Come on. I'm just saying it's a dream.
As long as we just don't win.
That's what I say. Drink up.
Well, Raider Speedy said Waller only played 13 games in the last 2 seasons. Go figure. Yeah, that man. How good are you? You're playing half season.
I've been calling Waller's bullshit for 2 seasons already. That's what I'm saying. I'll take Gronk with his arthritis or whatever. Man, Waller better figure it out. I'm sorry, man. Figure it out. You go to your girlfriend's basketball game.
Maybe trying to rap too much.
Cover, blah. Yeah, you got ass rap music. Man, get your ass out there on the field and perform.
Like, did Waller drop an album, but then, maybe should have been in the weight room? I don't know.
Yeah, I dropped the same shitty album Carr did. Get the fuck out there. Come on.
I was cracking up. I've never heard either one of their songs, but I saw album covers, and that was enough. I saw the album cover. I'd rather see you on the field, my homie.
You have music going that's too loud? J-Dub, some music.
Well, someone said they liked it. Someone said it was too loud. We just trying to make it.
I don't even hear it.
We're just trying to make everybody turn it down there. Turn it off. Whatever. Some people like it. Some people don't. Whatever.
Somebody's talking about Lamar Jackson. I'm like, man, Lamar Jackson will cost us 2 defenses. That's the only thing I can think about is he's played with a better defense than we've had, and they haven't won the big game with them. So me personally, I like him. Hey, I like watching him. I just don't think he's worth the money that he wants, especially on a Raider team that has an even worse defense than the team he has right now. So that's my only thought about that is man, I don't think we'll be a good fit because I think we need a lot more. So we need a QB on discount so that we can build up this defense.
Whoa. Did we already acknowledge this comment?
QB
Did I
on
miss this?
discount.
What is it? No, you
Where-
missed it.
I can't even read it. I wish I had my goddamn. Where my thong sandals at? Damn it! Hey, I'm glad Cool Cam brought that back up.
Remember that.
I meant to dig those out for a show, but I gotta go on Dirty Show and do it and be like, what?
What?
You know, and throw my feet up. Goddamn it. Hey, but I got arthritis too, so hey, that comment hit closer to home than he knows, because I'm like, yeah, I got a little arthritis myself, and I'm teasing Gronk, so yeah, he
But
probably
you
is.
get out there and try, though, right?
J
You get out
Dub,
there and try to get your arthritis back.
Jackson ain't a QB that will fit in the scheme with McClown's runs. Otis says, keep Stiddy and draft a QB. Brick, I can see a deal for a multi-trade with Carr. Waller for pick. Yeah, deal Waller.
Yeah, I agree, Rick.
Right.
I agree.
By the way, Waller was
both.
already on the chopping block when they were trying to wheel and deal for Devontae. So we know the Raiders are willing to trade him. And I'll back that. Dude hasn't even showed up for the last 2 seasons, but half the season. Dude, your performance is low. Next.
Say that again.
Didn't he just sign a new
I just hope we can get something for Carr. That would be nice. You know? If we can get some draft capital, that would be great right about now.
Why is this directed as me? I'm not the one with the arthritis.
That's you. He's just telling you that there's in game.
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, put some dirt on it and get in the game. That's all.
Aloha all for the 808 Raider Nation for life. Hey.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Oh, I'm hella jelly. I want to be in Hawaii right now.
Gotta draft big with 7. Yeah, team.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love one. I would love one of those.
Who you got at 7? Who you got at 7? If the Raiders can trade up for it, who you got at 7? Tell us.
Dreaming? Who do I have at 7?
Well, yeah, you can say 2, but I was asking. He said got to draft big at 7, but who he got at 7? But who you got at 7?
I'm hoping that defensive tackle from Georgia, but that's just me. You know, I was looking at the defensive tackle play this weekend, and them big boys was taking over those games, and we need some of that big time. You put a beast defensive tackle with Crosby, oh my God! I mean, they're eating all day. So that's me. That's where I would love to see us have on 7, and then. Just while I'm out, while I'm just talking about one of my draft, I only got 2 picks in this draft that I would love to happen. One is that defensive tackle, and then we go and we get the future of the Vegas Raiders with the QB named Hooker, in Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. Because come on, his last name is Hooker. He's got to be, he's got to light it up in Vegas. He's got to light it up. I'm ready to. I need this jersey in my life. I need this jersey in my life.
This is not the first time. You're gonna manifest.
Hey, you guys go up until the draft. You're gonna keep hearing me say this.
Out from Vegas.
Hey, Hooker, that's my guy. I'm hoping we draft a beast defensive tackle in the first. Hey, that's all I want. Everything else is great.
Cool Cat says we should draft arthritis.
Hey, I already drafted him. I drafted arthritis a minute ago, bro.
Hey, what's up, you guys? All delusional. If you think there's a future for Raiders, matchmake genius.
I just want to be. I agree with you.
Nobody said that. Like, who said that?
I agree with you, but I just want to be wrong. I just want to be wrong about that, though. That's all. Like, there's just certain things that you want to be wrong about.
I don't even know that any of us even brought him up.
I'm like, nobody's on the McDummy bandwagon over here.
I guess we're stuck with them. I figure we got to go with them.
Anything you guys are hyping here. I don't think any of us suggested he would.
Hey, we can dream.
What I miss?
Why are you killing my hopes and dreams? I want a hooker jersey. Come on. It could happen. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from me, okay? Hey, you guys are brutal.
Hooker in Vegas. Never heard of it.
I never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Hooker in Vegas. Never heard of that.
I mean,
What's
that
the
kid
age
was
limit
born.
there? Hold on. What's the age limit? What's the hooker age limit in Vegas? With arthritis.
Daly City. What are you
14
talking
through
about?
94.
Wow.
Rick,
what's
all
good with you? What's good? We may have a multi-deal Carr and possibility to move up or down. Yeah, I hope so. I hope they're
Hope so too.
keeping it tight. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Multi-deal. Don't give him all the power.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Do I see one more to say? The first day he was signed, a Donkey fan friend of mine started laughing loud, telling, "Can't believe Raiders signed him. He has management issues." Okay, it sounds like you got to take up your issues with your Donkey fan, and not us.
What the hell? What did I just walk into? I'm like, what? Management? What's going on?
Raider Spice, I want to pet your dog. He's
Right?
I want to pet the puppy. Oh,
Up
my
for
goodness.
grabs.
Aww.
Man.
Wow, that was a lot of innuendo right there. Your puppy's up for grabs, Spice, and Omar wants to pet it.
Yeah.
I just want to, before it's gone, I just,
Well, this
I
one I'm
just,
keeping.
a little puppy love, and then, that's the one you're keeping. Great. There
Yes.
we go. There we go. I
Yeah,
can
because
Much,
Mother
too much.
Moon named him Mad Max.
Let's all
I
say
get
goodnight.
it, yes.
Let's all say goodnight to Tinkerhead.
Tinkerhead.
Thank you for joining us. It's like
Bye.
for me, Amon. Good night, y'all. Amazing Raider family.
Thank
By
you.
the way, you're 3 hours ahead, so thanks for staying awake with us.
Yeah,
We
right?
appreciate
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
I love
you.
you
Yes,
guys.
yes,
Come
yes.
to you.
Come visit
Thank you
whenever
for your
you want.
service.
Come on over and visit.
Good night.
He's so sweet. Good people out there.
I love it. I love it.
God.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, everybody? We still Terry King. By the way, I want to shout out to my girl Terry King again. She's always been a long time supporter of the show with Straight Out of Stack, Booster Club. Every time we go up there, she shows Mother
That's
Moon and
right.
I so much love. Her,
That's
Paula,
right.
and Patty, and all the girls up there in Sac. So shout out to all of them for sure.
What's the name of her club? You know?
Just don't win. I mean,
It's Straight Out of
straight
Sac.
out of.
What?
Straight Out of Sac. Am I wrong?
Okay. No. I heard Mother Moon, then I heard you, so I didn't know what.
Oh
That's
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, well, 408 Nights of the Shield, we would love to do something with you.
Oh, y'all should. You all both.
Yes.
You all both were good. I was actually so when the Raiders were in the playoffs last year against the Bengals, I was up there. I was up in Sac for a bachelorette party, and
Okay.
they had a watch party. They totally welcomed me in.
Oh, that's sweet.
They treated me like I was special, and I'm not. So I appreciate y'all. They bought me drinks. They saved me a table. They hooked me up. So shout out to
That's
them
what's up.
forever and always.
Yeah.
Straight out of Sac,
There you
silver,
go, right
and
there.
black.
Straight out of Sac, silver and black.
Oh my God, let's do something. Let's
That's
hook
Spice.
up. Yes.
Spice is the president of KOS 408 here in San Jose. So definitely y'all hook up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you for the plug, Spicy. That's right. You never
for
know
sure.
who people meet, you know? That's
Yeah,
right.
totally. Got you. We got another comment here from Raider Speedy, who's a member of the channel. Thank you for being a member. Got to catch up the chicken. I got some egg so I can make an omelet. Got the money. By the way, shoot, you got chicken.
That's where we
today,
at
you're
right
a
now.
millionaire. You're a millionaire right now. Shoot, chicken's
That's
cost
where we at right now.
like $12 a dozen. Shoot.
Right?
That's where we
Hook up
are
with
right
Spicy
now.
or Spicy Speedy. Hook up with Speedy.
Some chickens from Speedy.
Drop
Hey,
your
Spice,
address
Terry.
in the text, bro.
Spice. Terry says, yeah, she want to reach out to y'all. Y'all work something
Oh,
out.
that's what's up. Hey, please send me a message. Send it through Spicy, whatever. Give her my information. Let's
Yeah, you
hook
can hit
up.
me up, or she's on
got
408 KOS on Insta if you're on there too.
That's right.
Yep.
KOS 408. Wait, so it's KOS _408 Instagram.
My bad, I had it backwards.
That's okay.
I tried.
You tried.
I mean, the egg thing is getting crazy.
Oh, Rick.
Right? That's look at Rick. High signing. He high signing. It's like having gold. It's like having jewelry right now. He's like, I'm rich. I'm rich, baby. I got eggs.
Otis, you can't be serious. $27. $27 for a flap. Insane.
Oh, hey.
Eating
hey.
eggs is like
Otis
caviar.
got some money.
Eggs is caviar.
Hey, remember,
right
if you haven't already,
right?
like that torch, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and we're gonna have a special show this Saturday, my birthday.
Oh my goodness!
It's coming up. It's coming up.
Somebody's birthday coming.
We have some special guests. We're gonna just have some fun. You know what I mean? We're just gonna have some fun.
What day is that? I forgot.
Saturday, February 4th.
2 minutes.
Saturday, February. We're gonna have some fun, and I don't know. We thought about some games in the chat or something like that, like get spicy to do something for a super chat or whatnot. You know, who knows? We don't know. We just have some fun. I might just do it anyway.
We'll figure something out.
We figure it out.
Let's go. Get out.
29 years young, y'all.
29? Thank you.
29 years young.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
right, there
That's
you
right. I'll be reaching
All
out
right.
there, buddy.
Any last thoughts? Anyone?
No, we'll see. As the Raiders turn, the saga continues. So we'll,
I wasn't on because I was MIA for a minute, but I gotta say about the Carr brothers, yeah, they got to give it a rest.
Yeah.
Let your brother be a man and handle his business. Keep
That
your
part.
little, chit chat in the back and in the family room, whatever. But let him have those balls. Let him, let him lead with dignity. Don't take one brother got the lamp, the other brother got the right ball. It's like, what the hell?
Like Mother Moon, because he was a respected Raider. Like we all liked him.
Yes.
We all liked Carr. We really do.
Yes.
I think we really do. Or did. I will say did. It's past tense at this point. Because for me, I don't even want I have several Carr jerseys. I've always respected him, Even when I've knocked him, it's been on a tough love type of thing. But the way the brothers are coming across now, which I really think is approved by Derek, I don't even want to represent his number anymore. I don't even want to wear his jersey.
That's
The
deep
way
right there.
the way you're disrespecting your own brother, and the way you're disrespecting the Raiders, and the way you're taunting, the fan base. I'm not down for. And if you want to be always a Raider, forever a Raider type of thing, you got to knock it off.
Yeah. Right.
Like I said, Joe Montana got traded. Brett Favre got traded.
Jerry
Tom Brady
Rice
got
went from
traded.
49ers to the Raiders.
Exactly,
They're all
Omar.
champions on their own team, and they all went
Greatest
to
of all
other
time.
teams for a year, another year. Just go gracefully and go like Father said you should go. Like you preached in church. Like you said you should go. Don't go like this. You know what I mean? It's a tarnish.
Yeah, he should tell his brothers, hey, knock it off. I
Tarnish
agree.
on your brand, Derek Carr. It's a tarnish on your brand.
I agree.
Well, okay, if you're gonna bring up the church thing, look. Now, I think that he shouldn't even have said anything at church about the Raiders.
Agree.
He
I agree.
should have kept those two separate.
I agree. That's why I said so also. I agree.
Because right now you're leaving yourself up for judgment from other
100.
people.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm a Christian. I love the Lord, but that's different for this show. I'm not going. You got to separate it because this is work. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he shouldn't have did that.
Right.
He shouldn't have did that because right now you're not really being Christian. Like I can start judging you.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know? I'm just saying.
I feel like we just said the same thing.
We did, sis.
And I'm not mad at you saying it. I'm not mad at you saying it again, but you said it in a different way. Maybe other people can perceive that commentary differently. But
I just think you should leave them separately. That's all.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Just leave it separate. Let's not. I just because look, people are going to judge you for that.
Right.
Because right now, the way you and your brother, his brothers are acting is not very church-like.
Right.
If you want
Not
to say
at all. Not at all.
right?
Very
Because
contradicting. Yeah.
you're just supposed to leave it alone. You got
Hypocritical,
fired, dude. You got fired. Let it go.
Right.
Let it go.
Can I just
He got
say?
put on a timeout, though, right? I mean, leave it to the Raiders. He was just put on a timeout. His brothers came out with, "Oh, wait until you see what happens."
Right.
I mean, yes, maybe we know that he was let go, but as far as the Raiders left it, you were just benched.
But can I exactly? I want to say that. Thank you, Mother Moon. He was just benched. Nobody told him to leave the property. No one asked him not to stand on the sideline and be a leader and be a captain of this team and help win these last 2 games.
I thought he was asked not to show up.
Because they can't. Actually, the Raiders cannot tell you to do that. You're on the roster.
Okay.
You're on the roster. You can show up if you want to. They can't tell you not to.
Because I was told that he was not, because he was going to be a distraction. It was a distraction already.
No. So, yeah, that was the narrative.
That was his choice.
That was the narrative. But it was his choice not to show up.
Okay.
In that locker room and on that sideline.
Okay.
He could have still shown up and been on the sideline and been a supportive member, leader, captain of his team. He chose not to be.
Wow, so he threw a pity party. He threw a fit, pretty much.
Exactly. And that's why we're making
Since
fun.
I can't play,
Right.
I can't play, I'm no longer your captain. I don't want to be here.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you don't have to trade him and bring him back and let him sit.
He is literally still on the roster today as we speak.
He left himself out there for judgment.
Right. And now we're giving it to him. And his brothers are double downing on it and making him look bad. Listen, you show up on that field and you stand on the sideline and you help your team. You mentor your team and you act like the leader that you're supposed to be. You
think that he would have won that game? Wait, Spicy. Do you think he would have won that game against the 49ers?
No.
What you think, Omar?
No.
I think if he would have played, the 49ers would have blown them out.
I mean, we couldn't. You got to think right before that we played the Steelers and we only could put up 10 points. I mean, so that's why I say I don't have. Stidham lit it up. He did. I mean, and he did a lot of that outside of the pocket. He did some things that Carr couldn't do to win that game. So I had to give it to that. I would just hope Stidham would have been consistent and at least put up a good fight against Kansas City as well. So but
that was embarrassing.
Like I said, I just don't. Yeah, I don't think Carr would have done as well.
No.
So. What do you think, Rosie? Look at her. She got to sit up.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
No, I'm over it. Yeah, I don't think so. I know so. We would not have won. San Francisco would have blown us out. That would have been an embarrassment. Yeah.
So did the Raiders do him a favor for benching him so he wouldn't embarrass himself? Maybe they were trying to help the brother out.
Nah. They were just tired of his shit. You know?
So that was my final.
But you think it was a setup?
Yeah.
You think the coach set him up, Carr, all season?
No.
To see what he could do, and then possibly that's how we're going to get Brady in?
No, I think the coaching was just so bad. I think the coaching is so bad that it looks that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think my opinion of McDaniels is that McDummy is a bigger problem than Carr is.
Yeah.
Right. And I keep saying, please let him turn it around and prove me wrong. I would love to eat my words because we winning next season. I just don't think we will.
I don't either. I mean, I don't want to jinx us. I don't want to think negative, but the way our cards are going right now.
Like I say, I just have no faith in McDummy.
But maybe they're going to bring in Brady or an older quarterback for a couple of years just to get that Super Bowl in Vegas.
Only thing is going to help McDummy win is to have what he had at the Patriots. He's going to need a Brady-like, and he's going to need a hell of a defense. That's what he's had.
Right.
That's what he's at. He you can't play that kind of conservative, I'm gonna run the ball 5 times on every third down and expect to not convert and then you need a very stingy defense to do stuff like that and win a game. And we ain't got that. So if he doesn't get that, that's the only thing. Brady cannot save that man. If the only thing can save him is going to be a defense.
I like Otis's.
Right. Yeah, me too. Yeah. And by the way, Otis, by the way, Allegiant Stadium is the only house that never wins.
Whoa, that's deep.
It's true.
That's deep.
Yes, let it ride.
Whoa.
I want to be saying that. I would like to say that about opposing teams. That the house always wins, but we're not there yet. I'm a whole lot
nice.
for a
We
while.
said the same thing. We said the exact same thing.
But
wow, that's deep, Spicy. What you just said right now. Wow.
Facts, girlfriend.
Damn it. Well, they're pissed off that we do not sell out seats, and that the opposing team, you see more of them than you do the fans of us Raiders. Bring us back to the Bay Area, and we'll sell them out.
I wish.
Yeah. That
Just go ahead and cut your tie. I know it's not, but
I know.
I wish.
Just come back to the Bay. Call
too much money.
Raiders.
Too much money. Even if they're not blacked out, it's too much money in Vegas. It's good for the casinos.
They're gonna do it. Exactly.
The casinos could offer that to their guests. It's a whole thing.
Yeah,
so,
they're there.
I mean,
They're there. So
Cool Kev said we're going 10-7 next season. I'm like, man, okay.
Okay,
Wow, he's throwing out predictions early. I'm like, wow. We must go get all that defense I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, let's say they go 10-7. Like Moon and I were talking about this earlier. The Chiefs are so dominant right now. Like, I hate to say it, but the Raiders are they've got a long. The Chiefs have been in 3 of the last 4 Super Bowls. They've won the last. Correct me if I'm wrong. 7 AFC West championships. This is an uphill mother effing battle for sure.
But you take his quarterback away. Look at Spicy. If you take that Patrick Mahomes away, you take him away. She says shit.
No, I disagree. Andy Reid is the best coach in football.
Oh, Andy Reid. Yeah,
Kelsey is the best tight end in football.
Mahomes was half broken this past week.
They got rid of Tyreek Hill, and then they brought in Pacheco, and he's performing the numbers.
Okay.
Their defense is looking way better. That defensive tackle Jones,
Jones
he was one. He was. That's what I was saying. That's why my dream. I got a dream of having a defensive tackle like that, just killing everything right alongside bad backs.
They got a lot of components besides Pat Mahomes.
But the question is, why can't we get that? I don't understand.
Drafting. Years of bad drafting. Years
of
drafting.
The Raiders can't draft for shit. The Raiders, listen.
Yeah.
The last 6 draft seasons. Nobody exists on the Raiders anymore. They've all been cut, traded, or are in jail.
We for crazy, Anthony Lee said. Put that up.
Yeah, they cut, traded, or in jail. The Raiders can't draft for shit.
Wow.
And it's not only one GM. It's been several GM. And by the way, if we want to talk about how terrible the Raiders have been, look, Mark Bedane up and quits out of nowhere. The head coaches have come and gone like I swat flies. The general managers suck at come on, man.
Right. You think it's Mark Davis' problem?
Yeah, it's Mark Davis. Get him the hell out of here. What does Anthony have to say? You guys are salty with this stuff. You guys say, ha, ha, han. I don't know what that means. I see no other teams fan like you crazy. Listen, we just keep
crazy. I'll take crazy.
Wait. Is Anthony Lee not a Raider fan?
I don't know, because we keep
I see no other team fans like you.
It should read.
You're not Anthony. You're not a part of Raider Nation. Are you a sheep in wolf's clothing?
You should say you all crazy with facts is what you should say.
Hey, what's going on with Max? Did he really have that KC stuff on?
Say what?
Did Max really have that KC? That KC, was he really supporting? Okay.
I did hear a little something, but I couldn't pull it up. So if anybody has it,
pull it up either. So
something about Crosby was supporting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I he says, let's go Eagles. I'm totally on the Eagles bandwagon. Davis fan
for a day.
I am so there with that. Not a better chance of throwing darts at names for draft picks than thinking of who to pick. Exactly. Yeah, that means the Raiders can't draft pick. Just throw a dart at a name. He's my player. He's like
everybody on the chat, throw that dart.
That's funny.
Raiders became dysfunctional. Okay, hold on, game. I know I love you. You're always in here. We appreciate it. But Raiders became dysfunctional when? Because in my eyes, Raiders done been dysfunctional like for my entire life, maybe.
Outside of that, too, though, when did we remember? We made a shift. We used to be a defensive team, and then we tried to make this shift to such an offensive team, and I don't think we've ever gotten our shit together since that transition. Yep. And that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but at least that's the way it feels.
No, you ain't wrong, Omar. You ain't wrong, brother.
That's the way it feels to me.
Shout out 808 Southside. 808 is not Hawaii.
Yes. What's up with it? 808. Waikiki.
Oh, Red and Rosie's back. What's good, Red and Rosie?
Hey.
You back.
Shout out to Southside Kihei and Maui. That's my Maui. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I should do.
Yeah.
All right, Kihei. What's good, Kihei?
Yes.
I like your name, Kihei.
Huh? No,
all
that's
right, Omar,
he's
got a piece out. Listen, we're already 15 minutes into overtime, so we all might as well go out. Hey, you know, Raider Nation, we go out one way.
Wait, oh yeah.
And
only
one way.
We appreciate you. Remember, catch us ladies for Live, our Raiderettes Roundtable weekly to give you our opinion. We have our fabulous females on the show from time to time that we'll be interviewing. And also, we'll be out there for Pro Bowl this weekend, so check out everything we have to view for you to view for Pro Bowl weekend. We love y'all. Peace out.
Love you. Bye. What's up?
Time to sign in at the Southwest. See you then.
Oh, yeah.